Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? Hope you're doing good and fine. Welcome to part 3 of our lesson. Alright, today I'm gonna teach you a new simple machine, but first we have to revise what we took before. We said if you are applying a force to pull or push something, so you are doing some work, and if you are using some tool to make your work easier, you are using a simple machine. Yes, and one of the example of a simple machines, we said a lever. A lever can help you picking up stuff from down to up using a lever, and a lever has a fulcrum. What example we took yesterday? Yes, we talked about the fork. Your thumb will be the fulcrum and the fork will be the bar, which is the lever. You apply the force to your fork, picking up the fruit or whatever, any food you're eating, and then you are lifting up to your mouth. So a lever can help you lift up. Today I'm going to teach you a new simple machine. Actually, I'm going to teach you two simple machines. Number one, we call it a wheel and axle. What do you think of a wheel and axle? When I hear the word wheel and axle, I remember the bike. Yes, I remember the bike. What do you think of the bike? Does it have a wheel and axle? Yes, and a pulley. What do I mean by a pulley? Oh, you mean by a pulley? Are you trying to pick up something from down to up? Yes, let's see and let's learn more about them. Open to page 408 and look at the boy who's using his bike. He's using his bike, which is a simple machine, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, using a wheel and axle, all right, some simple machines use circular motion to make work easier. Yes. What do I mean by a wheel and axle? A wheel and axle is made up of a wheel and an axle that are connected. So they can turn together. This is the definition of wheel and axle. This is what do I mean by wheel and axle. Something has a wheel and it has axle, of course. They are connected together so they can turn together. Now, they use a circular motion, and a circular motion to increase force. Of course, the more you make a circle motion, the more you have force. If you turn the wheel, the axle turns with greater force. Definitely, it turns with greater force. Now look at this one over here. Look at the bike. Turning the handlebar is like turning the purple wheel, all right? When you turn the handlebar, it's just like you are turning the tire, all right? The connected axle turn to steer the front bicycle wheel. So the axle, when the axle is moving, the axle is turning the wheel. And the more you go, the more force you make. All right, look around you and tell me, what about the knob? The door knob, is it a wheel and axle? Yes, it is. And a pencil sharpener also has a wheel and axle. When you turn the crank, the axle carries the movement to the sharpener and turns to sharpen the pencil over here. Look, it has a wheel inside and it turns, and the axle is what carries the movement to sharpen the pencil. What about the doorknob? What do you think? The doorknob, when you turn the knob, the axle turns too. As it does, it pulls back the catch and the door opens. Now, I want you to tell me which part of the doorknob is the wheel. What do you think? Which part of the doorknob is the wheel? Yes, excellent. The knob. Over here, this one is the wheel and the axle is over there, the one connected inside. Excellent, boys and girls. This is our first machine for today. Let's see the second simple machine, which is the pulley. The pulley power? Yes, going up, coming down. You can use simple machine like a pulley to lift a load straight up into the air. Look at this basket. They are using a pulley. This thing, we call it a pulley. What do you see? A pulley is made up of what? Is made of this wheel, all right? And you have a rope, cord, or a chain around it. One end of the rope hangs on each side of a pulley, all right? So you have one side is here and the other side is here. You can pull from the side like the girl in the tree house. Look at the girl over here in the tree house. She is pulling from this side the basket. She's applying force from her side. See, she is pulling. She's doing some work from her side to pull up the basket. So this is the single pulley. This is the wheel, all right? Single pulley means using one wheel. All right, this is the wheel and this is the basket. The basket is going up because you are making the effort and making it down. See, you are pulling the rope, and by pulling the rope, you are bringing the basket up. Yes, not only you can pull up a basket. Over here, look at this boat. The pulley attached to the top of the mast of the sailboat. It can be used to raise and lower the sail. Look around your school, check the windows and the gym. Where can you find pulleys? I want you to check your home. Look around you. Where can you find a pulley? And tell me in the comments, please. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any further question, you can just ask me. Do not hesitate. Thank you. See you tomorrow in a new lesson.